Hitesh Jain, let me begin by asking you straight up the core of what the SC is arguing in his statement. They are saying that transfer and this case may not be linked or are not linked. Even if they are not linked, why think of transfer when the judge is under the scanner?
Well, according to me, there is a larger issue. When does the independence of judiciary starts and where does the accountability ends? If you look at the chronology of the event, last evening we saw some tweets which came in the public domain that the certain particular judge is being transferred. Today morning we read the news report why he was being transferred and all. Apparently, there have been a lot of rumors regarding what is the amount of cash that was found. We have no clue till date what is the amount. When did the incident take place? Now you look at the statement of the fire department also, they are also contradicting the report and all, we don't know. So what is this all being, what are we getting? Completely opaqueness, there is no transparency. This is an inquiry that should have been done. This is such a grave matter where the inquiry should have completed within 48 hours. And instead of rumors being circulated where Supreme Court themselves said that there is a lot of misinformation being circulated, they themselves should have come out with a proper statement. But the reluctance to come out with the proper details, the reluctance to follow the procedure. And that is the reason people are questioning the system. And as Mr. Lekhi also said, the system has collapsed right from this whole Collegium system, the appointment of judges, the inquiry, and also as regards disclosure of assets. If you will look at the website, how many judges have disclosed the assets? So all these questions are very relevant questions. And definitely this is a time when people are going to demand the accountability.
No, you're absolutely right. That page about asset declaration is completely blank. The last I checked, that page is blank. No exceptions. I don't know, whether that has been updated or not. But even if it has been, just tells you the the reluctance to be transparent. That's really at the heart of it. And thank you for underlining it. Nalin Kohli, a lot has been said about the Collegium system. How does this incident reflect on the integrity of the judiciary?
You've asked actually 3 questions, so let me break it down one by one and answer them separately. Obviously, if there is any report of or any information or news information or report with regard to any allegation of malpractice or corruption of anyone holding a high office, whether it is in politics, the bureaucracy, any other institution, public office, or the judiciary, it's disconcerting, and it certainly is at one level disheartening, because it cannot be seen as a comment on the entire system. Because after all, in every system, including the judiciary, there are people who are working tirelessly morning to evening and honestly discharging their duties and churning out judgments to ensure justice is dispensed. The second part of what you're asking is in terms of, does it raise a question on the Collegium system? That's another issue altogether. This is not a question on the Collegium system. What is flowing from the Collegium's decision, that has to be noted, is that they immediately have issued orders of transfer of Justice Varma back to Allahabad. Now, we must bear in mind that Allahabad is the parent high court of Justice Varma. So, in a sense, he's being reverted back to from where he was transferred to Delhi. The third is the Collegium system, or the Collegium of the Honorable Supreme Court, immediately acted when the information reached, as it has been reported in the media, Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna, and then there's Justice Gawai, Justice Suryakant, Justice Oak, and Justice Vikram Nath. The Collegium met and they took the first decision, which is in terms of the transfer. Now, there is already a system in place by the Supreme Court. If I recall, it goes back to 99, wherein there will be an inquiry to ascertain the facts. Obviously, Justice Varma will have an opportunity to put his position and his point of view. Then at the end of that, there would be a point which would arise that is there an exoneration, a case of exoneration in favor of any such person who's being inquired into?
That statement from the Supreme Court has come only today, just a few hours ago. Why didn't we know? That's the question.
Under Article 124, 218, Article 124(4) applies to Supreme Court judges, and Article 218 applies to High Court judges, where Parliament can remove a judge. So I think that's the entirety of the picture that is before us.
No,
I don't think we should mix up the issues and then raise this to a question on the Collegium system or to
there
raise
is
it
no
on other
mixing up.
issues.
There is no mixing up.